With Adam Rooney, assistant Hereford manager. First of all, Adam, congratulations on what was a huge, humongous win in the end.
Yeah, massive. Obviously, a big crowd here today. Expectation is you go out and just win the game and run over the top of them, but it's never the case. Leamington knew he has a very organised, a really good side, and we knew it was going to be a difficult game, and it's just trying to manage that expectation. We knew we had enough quality in the team to go and win the game, but it's just managing the expectation side of it. And obviously, going in at half time, nil all, people get a little bit nervy, but then once that first goal goes in, I think you can see the confidence flow through the team.
Yeah, it certainly did. In the first half, you were frustrated. You had some clear-cut chances, couldn't put them away. But then, second half, the execution was there.
Yeah, and that's it. That's the message the gaffer said at half time. Listen, just keep doing what you're doing in terms of just take care of your bit of quality in the final third, because we're a little bit slack in the first half in terms of that. But I thought then second half, I thought the second and third goal, I don't think the gaffer's seen them, but they're two brilliant goals. Possibly, I think goal of the season show could be coming up soon, but I think them two will be on the reel because they're two brilliant goals.
Yeah, Matt Preston, we just spoke to, got you underway, and then that kind of relieved the pressure. And you played with a bit of freedom there. And Jaden White was, well, he was pretty immense, wasn't he? He got his goal and an assist, but didn't get the sponsors man of the match. You know what that means? I've got to eat my hat tonight because I said he should have been player of the match.
I think he got it last week and he didn't deserve it, so it makes up for that. No, he's really good today. To be fair, I think to man, everyone was brilliant today on the pitch. Great to have Prezi get a goal. I think first half he nearly had one. Him and Kyle were always on to them too about being threats from set plays and getting more goals. So it was great to see Prezi get one today. And then, as I said, the second half went on. Jaden's confidence up, and to be fair, the lad should have been sent off. I think they managed him well and took him off the pitch, because before he got sent off, Jaden was causing all sorts of problems. So I thought, I'd say, everyone thought it was brilliant today. Great that this Tate's headers, brilliant ball in from Jaden. Thought Rem does really well in the build up to it. And then the last goal was a brilliant bit of quality from Cisse to put Jaden through, and he finishes it really well. But again, a brilliant all-round performance, 3 goals and a clean sheet.
You alluded to there, Josh Quaynor. You thought you'd been sent for that second challenge on White. Then is that what sparked a lot of the tension off around the dugout area?
I think so. Yeah, I think there was a couple of fouls on Jaden in this matter of 3 or 4 minutes. I think he probably got 3 or 4 fouls. I think the one's right on the edge of the box. We weren't shouting for a penalty. We were unsure, but it was definitely a free kick at least. Lad stood right down his ankle just after being booked, and that puts him down to 10 men really. See it's a free kick or a penalty, and he's sent off the pitch. And then I think 2 minutes later they take him off. Then everyone's obviously anxious over that, and then tackle right in front of the dugout. He's hit Jaden again late, and then everyone's going to lift it. I don't know how the gaffers get sent off. He stepped out of the dugout to get the ball. I think their lad has then charged at him a little bit, and then the gaffer's been sent off for, apparently it's he's left the dugout in an aggressive fashion, which was never the case. So disappointing that side of it. So hopefully you can look back at that and realise if there's a bit of a mistake, or whether that's come through the referee or through the fourth official. I think they'll have to have a look at that, because he's left to get the ball. Their lads charged at him, and then he's been sent off because he's left the dugout apparently. But that's the downside of today. But the upside is obviously the performance from the lads, the atmosphere here today, the attendance, and just the feel-good spirit around the place at the minute.
And in terms of the Paul Caddis red card, do you know at this point if the club will appeal? I know it's quite soon after the final whistle, but do you know yet, Adam?
I haven't a clue, to be honest, how it works in terms of the manager getting sent off. If it's a automatic ban, if it can be a fine, if it can be appealed. I'm not too sure how it works. Hopefully common sense prevails and they look back at it and say that there was no real aggression from the gaffer side of it. I think in terms of his behaviour this year, he's been really good in and around the dugout, and I think just the whole intensity around the whole tackles going in at that stage, maybe the referee got a little bit carried away and felt she had to do something. So hopefully look back at that and realise that it should be a sick card.
How much credit should go to the players that they kept their heads, they kept cool after that, because they could have easily got embroiled in a battle and then not won the game?
Yeah, absolutely. I think the first goal definitely settles us, and then after that you can see the confidence. I thought we were really good all over the pitch today. I thought the experienced lads on the pitch settled at times when needed, and we just controlled the game a bit better once we got that first goal. It's easy to, once this atmosphere is here and the 4,000 here expecting you to go and dominate the game, it's not always as easy as just doing that. So it was good to see we had that bit of experience to settle the game and manage that side of it. And then when you have your wingers and your 10s and stuff playing full of confidence, it's good to watch.
In front of what was it, over 3,800 fans as well. Magnificent support. It should be a full house against Scunthorpe as well. So you certainly got the fans behind you.
Yeah, they've been brilliant all season, away, home, wherever it's been. They travel in great numbers. I think we had 1,000 at Oxford last weekend. And the players fully appreciate it, the staff do. I think everyone around the club appreciates the lift they can give you. So coming in last couple of games of the season, how big they could be, we're going to need them. If we can manage to stay in around the playoffs, they're going to play a massive part for us. So No, they're greatly appreciated, but I think that comes off the back of the performances the players put in, and not just the performance. I think that it's the attitude and the 100% given every week. I don't think we've anyone in this squad that doesn't run their heart out for the club, and I think they appreciate that.
A big surprise, Sammy Robinson, who came on, named on the bench. We thought we wouldn't see him again this season with an ankle injury. What is the situation there?
So did we, but he's tried really hard even away from the club. Obviously, we only see the lads twice a week, so it's hard getting recovery and rehab. But he's pushed himself away at home. I think he's been doing stuff in the gym. He's been working hard because he's desperate to get back, and he's come through training the last couple of days and looked really good and sharp and feels good. So it's good to get him back involved. And the idea was to try and get him some minutes today because he's been a big player for this season. I'm just trying to keep everyone that's in and around the squad at the minute has a part to play. Yeah, who knows with injuries or suspension? So it's very important. We've got a really good group, great group of lads, great spirit with everyone, even the ones that are coming off the bench are not involved, and that's massive for the end of the season. What's going to be required?
And just a couple more questions from me. Lawson Diaz, did he come off with an injury? Was it?
No.
Or was that just tactical?
No, he just got his usual typical yellow card for kicking the ball away.
Oh, right.
No, we're just trying to manage.
To protect him.
Basically, Tate was on a yellow card, Laws was on a yellow card, and we don't need any suspensions at this stage of season, just to get them off, and wanted to get everyone on the pitch and keep everyone as sharp as possible.
Now, we mentioned Matty Preston a couple of minutes ago that it's Kidderminster next, of course, the big derby. He feels you didn't perform to your potential on Boxing Day, and the team owes Kidderminster one. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, we just have to treat it as another game. To be honest, it's obviously a derby, but yeah, on the day here, I think the lads fucking him 25 yards and kind of killed the whole atmosphere and mood in the camp, and then we never really got going on that game. I think Tate hit the bar just before half time, and that goes in. Maybe the second half was different, but we never actually lived up to the levels and expectations of the group. Thought they were very good on the day, and they have been since. So listen, it's going to be a very difficult game. They have a league to try and go and win now. I think himself, Brackley, Scully are going to fight it out to be desperate to go win the league. We just have to go and focus on ourselves. We can't worry too much about what they do. We know we're in good form ourselves. The lads look confident at the minute, so we just have to go there and approach the game in the right way. And we're confident against any team in this league we can get results. So that'll be the attitude going there.
Well, Adam, congratulations on today. Brilliant win. Thanks very much.
Cheers. Thank you.